This is really inspiring when people become selfless and make meaningful efforts for their fellow beings. I'm really glad to be blessed by such a person as my school teacher who influenced me to follow this path. It was then the beginning of my college days when I got the opportunity to volunteer in a non-profit organization. It was never before when I used to be thoughtful about me, people and the purpose of life. But there was something which was taking birth out of some crazy passion to see people rise. I used to feel the power when our efforts used to bring hope in the eyes of slum kids whom we used to meet regularly. This used to tell us that our little efforts bring the change. They used to make small things look bigger for us. While I was understanding the meaning of volunteering and being a change maker, it was the time I got more opportunity to be a part of other NGOs, and it was such a nice time over there. I was looking at the bigger picture and accordingly was rising from volunteer to the center head, project director, manager and much more. I was learning how to engage the volunteer power, and this volunteer management made me understand so many important aspects of shouldering the empowerment of people who were likely minded and were growing with a unique desire to be the change makers. How to keep the pace of motivation, how to reward them, how to manage the talent and keep them going for the biggest challenges to handle the volunteers. It was important for me to make them feel responsible by getting them involved in one or the other things and activities, which not only keeps them satisfied but enhance their growth too. And I always believe more people means more impact. So yes, making them your listener, being of the same age group and coaching them with the right people skills on the basis of my little experience was a challenge too. Education was always the main domain of my volunteering activities. In my post-graduation, I took a social project as my internship rather than a corporate one, so that I can give and gain something very unique. This was the time when I as a professional was being oriented towards the concept of working as a social activist. There are so many people who facing injustice, lack of education, food scarcity, unaware of technological advancements, and only government cannot make it all. So we as a team, by integrating our skills and finding the appropriate solutions for such social issues, can together make a difference. There were people whose names are written in golden letters for so many things they dared. Why can't we? I don't know what gives me the motivation to continue always, even with so many challenges, my love for them or their love for me. I am currently heading a 1-year-old Reaching Sky Foundation, and my journey has started. My team is working on holistic development of kids in school, and I believe to create words and philosophies into actions. That can be the uniqueness to not only my organization but to me, my people and the future humans. But if these few entities are creating it for few, how beautiful it will be if we all put an individual effort 1 hour in a week to make the world much better than we found it. An amazing belief will give rise to the much needed human revolution. Though technology is advancing, but the growth will be incomplete if only few of us will grow. It has to be one for all and all for one approach. And we are in the era of experiencing and inventing impossible and unimaginable. So for this, we need to nurture our own potentials, beliefs and our own attitude. I know I still need to explore the power of volunteering, and I believe if hands join, then together everybody achieves more. And as humans, being a miracle in itself, we need to realize we are awesome and spread this message to the world.